Hey everyone, just wanted to provide a video for you on doing headphone virtualization in Linux. This is specific to Cache OS and the KDE desktop environment that I'm using. The instructions may be a little bit different for anybody who's using a different Linux distribution or desktop environment. But like I said, this is specific for Cache OS KDE right now. But I'll help out in the comments as I can to help with any distributions. But yeah, let's get into it. So I provided in the description link to this headphone virtualization file here, the zip that contains everything that we need. I'll extract that here. So yeah, essentially what you have in this zip file here is just different headphone profiles, the virtualization profiles. These are the top 3 that I like. I provide a link in this PipeWire config to go to the website where I get the different headphone profiles from this database. As you can see, I have like Atmos, Dolby Access, and things like that. So to get these, you just download Wave, wait for this to open, and you can also just click this Wave here. Don't worry about this 44 folder, don't need that. But yeah, so once you have these files, you'll want to go to your home directory and go to the config directory, which is a hidden directory. So I use Control H to show my hidden files here, but you can also go up here and hit .config and get to it that way. So once you're in here, you want to create this PipeWire folder. Some might already have this in here. If you don't, no worries, you just create it. And then you'll go back to that folder that I have for you, and you can copy this PipeWire config file and the audio profiles that you want to use into that folder. I already have that in there, so we'll just go to that folder. This is just something specific to me, so don't worry about this. This doesn't exist, so hide. Yeah, so essentially what you'll want to do is go to this PipeWire config file, and everything's already configured in here to use the EAC default. But if you want to change that, you can. All you'll have to do is go down about halfway down here, and you'll see the file name. So this is the location of this folder and the specific headphone profile. On KDE, I can right click and copy location of the file that I want to use. I'm sure it might be the same for others, but if it's not, you just want to get the location of that file that you want to use and place it here. Like I said, I'm using Kate as a text editor. If you're using something different, you obviously know how to use what you're using. So I like to, instead of going through these line by line and changing them, I'll just hit Control R to replace, and I will put what I want to replace it with. And obviously I have Realizer Glen in here just to show it as an example. I'll copy that location, place it in here, and so I'm going to replace all these with this headphone profile, and I will replace all, and that will change it everywhere that exists. So once I'm done that, I'll hit Control S to save, and I can close this out. And then if you want, you can, or not if you want, but you kind of have to do this. You'll want to reset your audio settings. I also have this in the PipeWire config file up here, the command to do that. So we'll go ahead and do that. My audio is going to clip for a second while I show this. Okay, so as you see, my audio reset there. And so what we'll do next, you want to go to Configure Audio Devices. And now I have this virtual surround sync. And essentially this is your digital surround that you just created. If you're not seeing this yet, you might need to just restart your computer, and then when you go back to the audio configuration, you'll see it there. So you can select that, and you can test the surround sound channels and things like that. But yeah, and that's essentially all you have to do. And like I said, if you want to, dig through these profiles, or you want to go to the headphone database here and, just check any of the popular ones, or any of the recommended ones, yeah, you have the freedom to do that, unlike Windows where you can't do anything you want to do. But yeah, enjoy. And if you have any questions or need some assistance, leave a comment and I'll help you out. Have a good one.